How do you respond to the "people always leave" statement in early relationship building? Hi all. I'm a female, 30, and have been dating on and off for the last couple of years, and I've run into this situation so many times now I'm starting to lose my mind, so I'd love some advice. I get really stumped and feel like a huge wall for me, personally, gets thrown up when someone I'm trying to explore the possibility of a relationship with states any of the various comments such as, "I'm used to people leaving, they always do. People always leave, that really scares me. I hope you don't leave like everyone else." Or any variation of that type of comment. Abandonment sucks. Trauma is hard. I try my best to be very sensitive to those roots of the statement. However, I really struggle with it because it's usually been stated to me very early, typically within days or weeks of dating without even having an established relationship. I feel like it immediately puts me up against a wall, like I had better stay or I'm just going to hurt them more. Or if I just don't feel like it's a good fit, it's going to get thrown in my face like "told you you'd leave." I find myself feeling this way more and more, because it's happened again and again. I've been attempting to address it head on the last few times by saying something along the lines of, "While I understand it's not easy to lose someone you care about, we're still exploring each other and I can't make any promises, but that seems to throw their walls up. So, I'm imagining I can't be the only person here who has run into this, and I'm hoping to get some other ideas on how to navigate this statement/situation in the future, or at least see how other people feel about hearing that early on in dating. Tia. Edit, thanks to everyone who has chimed in. You've been very supportive and helped normalized what I've felt when the situations have come up. I'm a mental health therapist, so I think that's why I've struggled with how the red flag turns me away, because I know that's a hurting person, usually. However, the single woman in me knows I deserve to not have to fix the person I'm trying to date. It's never healthy to start off that way. It's just been an internal struggle to not feel like a bad person for immediately wanting to run for the hills after hearing it. She said it and then constantly proceeded to compare me to every fling in the past 8 years, so I left, after attempting to address it. Him saying everyone always leaves is making everyone leave loudly crying face. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy and not your responsibility to make him see differently. Hey op. I think the biggest thing these kind of statements tell you is about this person's perspective. Let me try to explain what I mean by that. I'm used to people leaving, they always do. For any single person this is a true statement in a way. If you are single, then every romantic relationship you have ever has ended. Maybe they ended, maybe you ended, or maybe it was mutual, but all your past relationships didn't work out the way you hoped. That is okay, and totally natural. The vast majority of relationships do not work out. But these kinds of statements tell me that the person / may not be able to learn and grow from their past relationships. / does not reflect on what caused past relationships to end. / does not have the ability to accept responsibility for his own part in failed relationships. / cannot appreciate the good things in his past relationships. / may hold on too long in failing relationships. To me, statements like these are not indicative of a growth mindset, and they don't sound like the things a person would say if they are ready for a committed adult relationship. Obviously I don't know this person, but it sounds like they need to focus on themselves and their own development before they are ready to be with someone. Just my 2 cents. Normalize leaving at the first red flag. I went on a lot of first dates before meeting my husband. My sister said I was too picky. I just had clear boundaries and noticed red flags. Have you ever used your dates as social experiments? Once you hear this and decide you ultimately won't pursue them anymore, why not use them for market research? I used to do this all the time. When they say this, take a moment and say, "So I want to ask you a follow-up question about something you just said, but I want to preface that I'm going to be extremely blunt with you." Okay. When you say something like "I hope you don't leave," Do you realize that puts me in an incredibly awkward position? See what they say, try to get them to realize this is an inappropriate statement. They're basically just telling you that you're a catch, but yeah, I agree, I hate hearing that.